And our next guest played a key role in Raimondo's recent trip to China. Joining us, U.S. Ambassador to China, Nicholas Burns. Thanks for joining us. Ambassador, I don't know if there's a more important diplomatic post or a more difficult one. I have said I always want to be an ambassador, but I always talk about Malta is like the perfect place where it doesn't seem like I'd have to do a lot. It's tropical, beautiful. The opposite of what you're faced with. Very, very intractable. I don't know how you would even approach it. Do we just have to acknowledge we are frenemies and we have to agree to disagree on certain things, but we can't be isolationists about it.
Well, good morning from Beijing. It's great to talk to you. We have a difficult, complicated, often contentious relationship with China, but a lot of our core national interests are involved, as you suggested, Joe. Certainly, we're competing. We're competing for military power in the Indo-Pacific. We're competing on technology, and that's kind of the heart of the battle and the competition right now. It's commercial aspects, but also the military applications. As Secretary Raimondo said when she was here last week, and she had a very effective visit, we need a more level playing field for American companies here in a nearly $700 billion two-way trade relationship. And obviously, we have huge philosophical disagreements on human rights, on religious freedom. So it's a very competitive relationship. What we're trying to do also as we compete with them is find places where our interests align. So we are trying to work on climate change with them. We're trying to work on global health, trying to work on fentanyl, but we're not getting much help from the Chinese because a lot of the precursor chemicals come from China that go into the drug cartels in Mexico that make up the fentanyl. And that's a big issue because it's the leading cause of death of Americans, 18 to 49. So it's a really complicated relationship where we're mainly on the offensive, trying to block, trying to defend, and then trying to look for some areas to cooperate.
I don't know, Mr. Ambassador, whether you can really blame China for trying to, I don't know whether it's game the system, but I was surprised to see it's not even a high-income country yet, Ambassador Burns. It's, what, 13,000 GDP? Do you have a feel for what youth unemployment is there? Sir, we've heard it's as high as 50%. When you walk around, is that possible? And would you have the same type of disillusionment with the youth of China? I can't imagine what that would do to the social fabric of a country.
Well, the official youth unemployment rate is above about 21%, and they decided last month they're going to stop publishing that figure, which tells you a lot, doesn't it? We think the rate might be higher because it's not capturing everyone who's out looking for a job. Part of the problem here is the fact that the economy here has had a number of very serious challenges. They had a bad second quarter. Their GDP projections are below where the Chinese government thought they would be at the beginning of this year when they ended the COVID zero policy. Part of the problem has been the attack on the tech companies here because tech companies employed a lot of young Chinese who came out of their universities or our universities and were coming back to China. It's one of the many problems that we have, along with debt, that they have, along with debt, along with declining exports to the United States and the rest of the world. They're facing severe economic headwinds here.